On one hand, I'm rather excited to get back to Moomin's, especially now that I've moved and I can literally do this whenever I'm pleased to. I can just relax and enjoy myself and watch this stuff and just roll along, just do as I please and just do it, and be happy to do that. On the other hand, this episode is going to be a Snork Maiden episode, so I'm not feeling too excited about that. Snork Maiden focused episodes don't tend to be very great. As always, just love the scenery in this show.
While out in the forest
so nice.
looking for rare new plants one day, the Hemulan was surprised to come upon a huge tent he had never seen before.
I wonder if this is for the new flying ship.
Hello, Mr. Hemulan.
Is that your tent?
Yes, I'm gonna build my flying ship in it.
Called it.
Oh, are you? Great. Oh, the thunderstorm's almost here. I'll be going.
I'll be going home too.
Snork Maiden?
Yes,
I always
Snork?
love a good storm.
What's the matter?
We put up the tent in a stupid place.
Stupid? Why?
I'll tell you why. Because we really ought to put it up deep in the forest somewhere, right out of sight.
It started raining.
Wonder when we're gonna get our next good bout of weather. I think it rained a couple days ago.
For now, no point in getting wet.
Ooh. She's dead. Jesus.
She's so still. I'm so worried.
She'll be fine.
Aw.
I really hope she will, but what if she doesn't wake up soon?
Have you tried?
Better wake up, Snork Maiden, or I'm gonna bite you! Please be quiet.
Little Mai, she spoke.
I'm just glad I didn't have to shout any louder to wake you up, because if I'd really yelled at the top of my voice, I might have damaged your head or something.
Here.
I think the lightning probably already did enough.
Tea, Snork Maiden. That'll wake you up.
I must say thank you to Snufkin.
He said he was going off somewhere as soon as the rain stopped.
Oh, don't you know where?
No, I don't. Maybe for a walk in the woods.
Not there. Somewhere else.
Huh?
What's the matter? What did I say? Somewhere else. That's right. You're trying to tell us Snufkin hasn't gone for a walk in the woods? No, he hasn't. He's gone the other way to do some fishing. But you've been asleep in here for hours. How could you know where he is? Well, I know because I can see it.
It's all your fault.
What?
It's obvious. When you yelled in her ear just now, you must have caused damage to her brain.
Wait, Moomin, don't you go trying to blame me for that. It was all caused when the lightning hit her in the first place. Oh.
What, Snork Maiden?
It's Snufkin.
Why? What's wrong with Snufkin?
Snufkin's in terrible danger. Hurry up or we'll be too late to save him.
Snork Maiden! Wait, Snork Maiden! Wait for me!
She's pretty spry for someone who got struck by lightning.
Look over there.
Snufkin!
And he's taking a nap. Look there at the top of the cliff. It's going to fall down. What are we going to do? It's about to fall. Snufkin, wake up!
Snufkin! Wake up, Snufkin! We can't hear us above the noise.
You don't know what my voice is capable of. Snufkin! Wake up, Snufkin!
It doesn't seem like it's going to fall.
Snufkin, over here!
It's Snork Maiden. I guess she must be feeling better if she's come out.
That rock's gonna fall down! Be
Huh?
careful
What do you
here.
want?
Come on, Snufkin, look here! Look out of the way! Go on! Quit, Snufkin! Hurry!
I mean, it looks like.
Snufkin!
I mean, it definitely has the color palette of something that's going to move. Like you could just tell that with some animations. Whoa! I just experienced my mortality before my eyes.
Physically, she's fine, but
Only physically?
she suddenly rushed away saying Snufkin was in great danger.
Snork Maiden, you say you saw Snufkin fishing. Are you absolutely sure it wasn't
Snork's
just
not
a
going to be
dream?
convinced.
Yes, quite sure.
He's too
Well, I'm
logically
not so
minded.
sure. It all sounds very unlikely to me. Perhaps it was just a coincidence.
Some coincidence. coincidence that would be. I saw what I saw.
So with a power like that, could you tell me whether my flying ship will be successful or not?
Let's see. I guess I can always try.
That's ridiculous. That's superstition, and it doesn't make any kind of scientific sense. I couldn't possibly believe it.
Then why did you ask?
Believe it, but that doesn't mean I might not be psychic all the same.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to find out if your flying ship will be successful or not.
Stop it, Snork Maiden.
Why?
I don't want you to predict it. If I know it will fail, I won't want to go on.
You said you didn't believe in it.
Oh, well, I don't. But still,
Let me try, Snork. I'm almost sure I would foresee it would be a success because you're so clever.
Well, maybe you're right. No, stop it, Snork Maiden. I don't want to know.
Why not? Suppose it is a
I
failure.
mean-
You can do something else.
Yes, I have to admit you've got a point.
It is
there,
an understandable
but the trouble is
mood.
I don't want to do something else. All I want to do is build a flying ship.
Well,
No, I've decided I don't want to know anything. Forget it.
That is understandable. Like, I get that. Why, like, if you know how something's going to turn out, you'll feel assured that it will, so you won't want to do anything. And like, if you hear that it's going to fail, you won't try, or you won't, or like,
I've brought in all the scaffolding now,
You-
Snork.
it'd be
Thank
self-fulfilling
you, Moomin.
prophecy.
Just put them down with the others, will you?
Okay.
Like you'd work so
You're a
hard on
great
it,
help to me,
you'd run
Moomin.
yourself
Thank
ragged
you.
and
You're welcome.
burn out.
I just can't wait to see your flying ship finished, that's all.
If I knew it would be a failure,
You'd lose all motivation to try. Yeah, that's one of the things about knowing the future.
I knew you were looking for me, and I know exactly what you're going to ask me.
What then?
You want me to use my psychic powers to make you money.
Hey, Snork Maiden, that's incredible. You really do have the power to see the future.
Maybe, but I still don't want to team up with you.
Why not?
Because it won't work.
What won't?
We wouldn't get rich that way. Honestly, we wouldn't.
Oh, you're just saying that. I'll change our future, you'll see. Come on, Snork Maiden.
All right.
Sniff.
I foresee that no matter how often I say no, I'll go with you in the end. So I might as well give in now.
Wow. She's resigned.
I don't think I've got all that long left to live.
No, that's not right. You have about 90 years to go before you need to start worrying.
Oh,
Special medicines. I bought them to try and make myself better, but it looks like I won't be needing them anymore now. They're all yours.
no, that's illegal.
I'm not gonna die yet.
Oh, hey! Oh boy, this should be good.
It's Snork Maiden.
Oh, hello, Mrs. Philly Junk.
What is this all about?
Well, it's like this. Snork Maiden was struck by lightning, and now she can see the future.
No one said it was you.
Well, it is, unfortunately.
Do sit down.
I think she's
Very
already
well.
tired of
I'll
it.
give you a chance then.
Yeah, there's just one small thing. We have to be paid beforehand.
Oh, do you really?
Yes, with money, not medicine or anything like that.
What do you mean?
Nothing at all. Never mind. Thanks a lot.
I can see you, Mrs. Philly Junk.
Oh boy,
Oh, but are you sure it's really me you
the
can
music's
see?
going silly.
Yes, with your parasol.
Tell me what I'm doing.
Hijinks are
Waving
ensuing.
the parasol.
Am I?
Yes, and you're looking extremely angry.
What else?
You're chasing someone with the parasol.
Look, forget the parasol. Tell me what else you can see.
You're running, that's all.
That's all?
Yeah, why don't you have another look, Snork Maiden?
I see now.
Yes, what do you see now?
I see Sniff and I running.
Snork Maiden, what on earth does all that have to do with Mrs. Philly Junk?
Oh, goodness.
What is it?
I saw who Mrs. Philly Junk was chasing. Us.
Just what are you talking about? Are you trying to make fun of me, young lady?
Time to go, Sniff.
How dare you try and cheat me?
You see, just like I said.
It looks like you were right.
You're a fraud and you're impertinent with it.
No, Mrs. Philly Junk, please. Hey, Snork Maiden!
You just wait.
Well, she was right.
No, Mrs. Philly Junk!
You took my money under false pretenses.
We did it!
Snork Maiden
It's happening now! I've got a coin here, and I'm gonna use it to buy a lottery ticket.
Lottery?
Oh,
That's
dear.
right, it's a piece of cake. All you have to do is look into the future and give me the winning number. It's as simple as that. We can't lose.
Number 40?
Number 40?
37?
Number 37?
Not so fast.
Quick, hurry up!
Save me, Moomin.
What are the other numbers?
What's the matter?
Stop that, Mrs. Billy John!
Oh! Oh no. She sure can book it. Also, that structure was very weak to be
Everybody, are you
taken
all right?
out by an umbrella.
Okay, but Snork Maiden's fainted. Oh, please wake up, Snork Maiden.
Snork Maiden.
I'm very sorry it all fell down, Snork. It's my fault Mrs. Philly John came in.
Easy to rebuild. What's more important is how you're feeling.
I'm fine. I think I must have banged my head.
Don't worry. Now, what was that number again? I've forgotten. What's the problem?
I can't see it.
You
Well,
must.
I can't. In fact, I can't see a single thing about the future anymore.
What? Have you
And the
really
status
lost
quo
your
has been
psychic
reestablished.
I do seem to have done, and if you ask me, good riddance. It was a pain.
You can't have. It's a disaster.
power? That's great, Snork Maiden.
What a relief.
You know, I'm rather sorry they've gone now, in a way.
Oh, why's that, Snork?
I think it's because the Snork wanted to know if his flying ship would work.
But you told me before you didn't want to know about anything.
I did, but then I thought afterwards perhaps I did want to know.
Oh, Snork, I don't have to see into the future for that.
Huh?
No, I know you and I know how clever you are. And I promise your flying ship is certain to be a wonderful success.
Aww.
I have confidence in you.
Aww. That's so sweet.
Oh, thank you, Snork Maiden.
Aww.
Come
That's
on,
so
it's high time we
sweet.
started rebuilding.
With all three helping Snork with the building work, the flying ship is bound to be finished soon. So let's just keep our fingers crossed.
Very nice. That was surprisingly sweet of Snork Maiden. I didn't expect it from her, but that was really sweet. That was sweet of her to say. Snork is quite smart with this stuff, and with just a bit more confidence, I'm sure he has this stuff handled. And just Snork Maiden offering up that boost in confidence, that's really nice. I didn't expect something like that of her, because she is a very self-centered kind of character. She gets overthrown by her own jealousy and her I'd say narcissism at a point. She's not full narcissistic, but she's very, I don't know. I don't know what the right word for it would be, but it's just the fact that I didn't expect something that sweet from her. You know? But it's good to see. This was a fun episode. It was silly. It more focused on the idea of seeing the future than on Snork Maiden as a character and how she would use it. But, you know, interesting way to do it. Alright, so still figuring out my audio situation here. I think part of the reason why my audio has been not the greatest has been because I had my microphone probably a bit too far away from my mouth, but I'm still testing it. I'm still trying to get used to the new setup here. Streamlabs has really good audio, but I'm trying to figure out how to get it perfect for me, because like it cuts my like the suppressor or the compressor like cuts my voice down way too much when I get beyond a specific volume. So it makes it sound weird. So I'll figure that out. And Streamlabs got really good audio, a lot better than how I'm doing currently. But and I'm still trying to figure out the best way and time to do these recordings. I've kind of been doing them like sparsely, but you know, I'll get them done, and we'll see what happens.
Am I walking in the right direction to get to the Lonely Mountains? Certainly.
I'm going to guess a treasure hunter.
Can't miss them. Thank you. Might want to ask what you're
Judging by the title of the episode, probably.
Flower? Yes, a floribunda. Oh, it's a flower, is it? I see. It is a flower, eh?
Well then.
It was as if he expected us to be looking at something quite different. I wonder what it could be.
Have you chosen a place for your new garden, Mr. Himmelin?
No, not yet. Yet another?
Well,
oh, didn't I tell you?
What's with the tea kettle cover?
No, it seems you told Mama.
It's very cute.
See, I've collected such a lot of plants now that my garden is rather too small. Oh, thank you, Mama. So we were wondering where I might be able to find a new plot of land, somewhere big enough to let me extend my collection of rare botanical specimens.
Excuse me?
It's a prospector.
Are you looking for something?
They're gold in them there hills.
Something.
Pardon?
I'm carrying out a geological survey. Is there anywhere around here I could stay for the night to study these rock samples? To find where the gold ore deposits are, one has to keep looking at all the...
I knew he was looking for gold.
All the rock formation.
Prospector. They're gold in them there hills.
You were surprised to see us looking at flowers.
Well, I expected...
Hopefully it doesn't turn Stinky Pete.
Because that's what I'm doing.
Yes, of course.
And have you ever found gold just by looking at the rocks?
Oh, yes, lots.
Oh, boy, that's my ideal job.
So you like
Of course.
gold, then, I take it.
Yeah.
I like having nice shiny things too.
Sniff just likes money.
Actually, I prefer finding...
I mean, isn't that just most of his character?
I like getting way down.
Oh, are you saying that there might just be gold ore deposits in Moomin Valley?
Gold in them there hills.
Oh dear, are you absolutely sure about that?
Well, I need to wake myself up. I don't know why I'm so lethargic at the moment.
I'm afraid I really can't stay any longer. I have to get on with my prospecting, you see.
That does make me wonder how many people have stayed in Moomin House. Or at least next to Moomin House, like Mr. Brisk and Soryu.
However, the prospector's plans were altered when he came down with a high temperature that evening.
It's the gold fever.
Sorry to trouble you.
It's really no trouble at all.
What was it? Wasn't there something? Gold mania? There's something that prospectors came down with, or something. To explain their sickness. They were looking for gold too much and it made them sick or something. I don't know. I don't know much about the gold rush.
It still has quite a high temperature.
I just want to be certain that there isn't any gold in Moomin Valley, or we'll be having people digging holes everywhere. A gold rush would be awful.
I think it'd be wonderful.
Of course you do, Sniff. You're the epitome of industrialization. Capitalism runs in your veins. Oof. It's a good thing he's so rotund. The impact will be lessened on him.
How long have I been lying here in bed?
You've been lying there for a week now.
For
a week?
Well, in that case...
What is it?
Maybe I should have something to drink.
I'll get you some juice.
How's he survived? Jeez. He's gotta be starved.
And from that first drink of fruit juice, the prospector started to get better. And then, after another week of resting at Moomin House, he was well enough to set off on a leisurely walk around the village.
Wow, Mr. Himmelin's entire house has been overgrown with his plants. That's amazing. Strange person
knew that a famous gold
likes rocks instead of plants.
On Moomin Valley, and the whole village watched him with great interest.
You've all taken such wonderful care of me that I'm sorry I can't thank you in any better way than this.
That looks like a vein of ore.
Sample of gold that I ever found. Over 10 grams to the ton.
I'm sure it's very special if you've kept it since then as a memento.
Well, I really carried it as a good luck charm, but by now I'm sure I can find gold without having to rely on luck. Please take it.
Or an ore vein.
Oh,
which is grammatically correct.
I think I'll put it in Moomin Papa's study as a paperweight for his memoirs.
That's too grand. And then there's this as well.
Is it a map?
Yes, it's said to be a map made by a famous pirate showing where he buried his treasures.
Oh, a treasure map.
Yeah, except I'm afraid it probably isn't genuine.
Let's all go treasure hunting.
Just make sure you don't get your hopes up or spend too much time digging. And so the prospector left Moomin House and went on his way.
Let's go treasure hunting.
My thoughts exactly.
Will you come, Mama?
Of course I will. It's good to do silly things sometimes.
Silly, Mama.
Great sentence.
Mistake. This paper looks very old to me.
I agree.
After all, the prospector obviously did think it was worth having a look for.
It's good to do silly things sometimes.
Go hunting.
I feel like I spend most of my life doing silly things. I try to have fun. I try to enjoy myself.
I don't think we've been spotted.
That's good. Why do we have to hide, Papa?
Because treasure must be dug up in secret.
What if no one's around? Snufkin's around.
Hide, everyone.
I'm sure he'd like to be let in on it. Oh. Nothing to see there.
Out you come, everybody. I know where you are.
I can tell by the various shades of you.
Are you sure it's not 39 meters instead of steps?
It's always measured in steps.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
1, 2, 3, 4.
At least she's giving it a try.
36, 37, 38, 39, 40.
35.
Bump.
39 is way behind this, though, guys.
No, it's just a little bit behind.
I think so, too.
Just a little bit ahead by my reckoning.
Though, here's a good question. What would they do with the treasure? They've got tons of gold.
Still no treasure.
I mean, I guess it's nice for them to have. Gonna dig up all of Moomin Valley trying to find this treasure.
It wouldn't work as hard as that if they were digging a well.
I do hope Moomin Papa is careful with his bag.
Hey, you guys!
Aha,
Here comes Sniff.
Eager helper for you.
You're all mean. You left me out.
Sorry, Sniff. We didn't mean to forget you.
He'll dig up all of Moomin Valley trying to find it.
Gold. We're not after gold.
You can't fool me that easily.
That prospector really stirred up trouble. Point proven. Like I said, they're gonna dig up all of Moomin Valley. Jeez.
Look, there's Mrs. Phillyjohn.
Really?
I need tuition for my children.
Better hurry up and get digging, or someone else will find the treasure first.
You're quite right.
Oh goodness. Where's Shia LaBeouf when you need him?
Moomin Papa, please tell me, as a favor, is there any gold where I've been digging?
Oh, there isn't any gold in Moomin Valley.
If that's the case, explain why you were digging.
Well, actually, it's my latest hobby.
What a clumsy excuse. For shame. You'd think your neighbors might help you.
I
But
mean,
they won't stop me. Now, come on, children. We'll beat them to it.
Oh, dear.
The craze for treasure hunting lasted for just 1 week, and of course nobody ever managed to find the buried pirate treasure.
oh. Unfortunate. Oh. There are gold in them hills. Man, the prospector really missed out with panning.
Said there was no gold ore in the valley, but they did find real gold dust that had been washed downstream. All the excavations were abandoned, and everybody went down to the river instead to pan for gold the whole day long. Nearly everybody, that is.
Those pieces of gold are too small to collect.
Some folks like them.
Are you sorry you didn't find any treasure, dear?
No, it was wonderful exercise.
It looks rather untidy now, though, doesn't it?
We should fill all the holes in.
No.
I don't mind helping you.
I'll help too.
Give this land to Mr. Himulin for his flowers.
Mr. Himmelin, don't you think this would be the ideal place
There
for
you
you to have
go.
a new flower garden?
My flower garden.
Yes, it would have been hard work to prepare it from scratch, but
There
now
you
half
go.
The job's done. The ground has been dug over beautifully.
You're right.
Oh, that's nice. The real treasure was friendship. Or something. Something like that.
This will become an absolutely gorgeous garden. Right, Mr. Hemulin?
Oh, yes.
What?
Of course it will.
He knows. Oh, that's a nice scene. I'm fairly certain that's the first time any of the characters have broken the fourth wall like that. That's funny. But as I was saying, I think this batch is probably going to be just another assortment of one-off episodes, which I'm not complaining about. Trust me, I do like seeing a full narrative brought together, but I do like just relaxing with these more episodic story-based stuff. It's fun to see, and it is nice to see something tight like that. At the beginning of the episode, Mr. Hemulin mentioning that he's looking to expand his garden, which is understandable considering how much he grows. And then all of this stuff happening, coming up to the end of, hey, we can use this land for Mr. Hemulin's new garden. I do like that, because it's something that seems insignificant that recurs later. It's good storytelling, I feel. All the loose ends get tied up. That was just a fun episode. I honestly, a bit boring. I can't think of any moment that really stuck out to me personally. It was an okay episode, but just all right. Like there is no bad episode of this series. Like, I personally don't like the prima donna for my own reasons, but like I said, I don't really think there's a bad episode of this series. Either way, yeah, this was just a fun one. More of a relaxed one. It was okay. That's about what I can say. It was okay. Alright, the title of this episode has me excited. It's called The Water Nymph. Are we about to get back into some mysticism, some supernatural stuff? Because that is one thing that I do love about this show. It's very in tune with supernatural happenings, like monsters and specters and stuff. So I'm excited to see more of that stuff. I'm excited to see more of the supernatural backbone of this series. It always interests me.
Once again, it's been raining heavily in Moomin Valley. Not enough for a flood this time, but quite enough for everyone to be in extra good spirits when the rain finally stops and the sun comes out again.
So cute. And as always, I love this show's soundtrack. That's a bush. Aw.
Where are you going?
I'm not telling.
Would you be looking for gold by any chance?
Huh? How did you know?
Nothing else stops you
You're
sleeping
predictable,
after lunch.
Sniff.
Little My, promise not to tell a soul. I heard there's gold to be found in the mountain stream up north. There's no more gold left around here.
You can thank Booble for that.
This gold, it gets hold of you.
I mean, if it did wash downstream, it's more probably safe to say that it's coming from a source.
To get over his love for me.
This fog, I can't see. I'm lost. Can't even see the river.
This is going to be a Sniff-focused episode. I don't think we've ever had one of those. Unless I'm forgetting something.
Think about turning back. Oh.
Very spooky.
What way is back? Oi! Is anybody there? Oi! Guess I should have brought little My with me.
I do love a spooky, foggy forest. Oh, for a second that bird looked like some kind of hand. I'm probably gonna look back at that and be like, no it didn't, you crazy bat. You're gone insane. Wait, gone? This reminds me of Dragon Quest VIII, actually. Like, just that location. Like that opening to it. Very cute, Sniff. Oh boy. Show us. Ah. Very cool. She's trying to lure you to your death, Sniff. She's a siren. And you said you can't swim. Can swim enough to keep yourself from drowning in a pond?
I've never seen anyone so beautiful.
Oh, fixated. I love this track. I genuinely do. It's so good.
Morning.
From that day on, Sniff took to walking up the mountain stream every day.
What on earth has got into Sniff these days?
The Hamulan told me yesterday
Fixation.
he goes off every morning and doesn't return till nightfall. And he's done that every day for a week.
It'd be strange to see Sniff with like a genuine love interest. Like in some kind of relationship. Like I don't really think he's set up for it. He's not terribly self-centered. He's more inward focused. Kind of like Snufkin, but in a more materialistic way.
He's coming.
Snufkin's a more worldly self-focus, and Sniff is a more materialistic self-focus. Like it's just different ways of like, you know.
It's all foggy.
Having trouble figuring out the words. It's having self-interest without having too much self-interest, you know?
What?
It's a healthy level.
Moomin's gone and followed Sniff?
Yes.
Sure,
he said
Sniff
he
has
must
it to a
find out why
fault,
Sniff goes off
but,
every morning.
you know.
Oh, he's pinched my idea. I was gonna follow him myself. I'm sure
He's never
he
done
needed
anything
Moomin to
too
find out
terrible
what's
with it.
going on.
With his materialism. I think the worst he's done is tried to help the prospectors against the will of his basically family,
He never
you know?
brings back any gold. Moomin!
Uh-oh.
Little Mai. Snork Maiden. I'm sorry, I can't talk to you just now. I want to be left alone.
Oh. Is she draining them of her...
You said we should leave it with Moomin to find out what was going on, didn't you?
Is she draining them of their energy? Is she feeding off of them? I knew it. She is some kind of siren.
How is he?
He keeps saying, leave me alone.
And he's not eating anything.
Well, he's just like Sniff.
It's going to happen until one of the women follow, and then they'll probably be unaffected by this nymph, and be able to break them of this. It's a curse. They're being drained. Fed from.
Good morning, you're up early.
Don't follow, Inspector. It's a trap. Oh no. Oh no.
Moomin, Papa, the salt? The salt, please!
Eh? What was that, little Mike?
I'd like some salt, if you please.
Oh.
Huh?
I've had enough.
But the dessert!
I've had enough too.
I'm just giggling at this point.
It sounds very serious.
Yes, there's something happening up there in the north that seems to cast a spell on them.
I wonder.
It's unsettling.
Could it be something up by the stream in the north?
I wonder if Snufkin is stoic enough to, like, will save on this spell.
Not exactly, but don't worry about it, Moomin Mama. They will get over it soon enough.
Huh?
Where are you off to? You heard something?
Oh no, him next.
Something tells me it's this way.
Oh boy.
It's a pond. And there they all are. Look, there's my
Oh,
brother.
even Snork.
What are they looking at?
Oh, my.
What can you see, Mr. Hamulin? So tell us, what can you see?
Shh, quiet. It's a nymph.
A nymph?
She's feeding from them.
Oh, how beautiful she is.
Where is that nymph? I can't see anything.
Little My.
What? Little Mai, come here at once.
Little My.
Where is she? I can't see anything.
Well, at least.
The news about the beautiful water nymph spread all over Moomin Valley.
It'd be funny if this had like an ending of.
Has created a crisis for all the women of Moomin Valley. Only men would be stupid and gullible and foolish enough to see something that isn't even there. Listen, women of Moomin Valley, how do we drive it away?
Oh, my, what should we do? Only one way, if you ask me. And what is that, then? That silly nymph lives in the little pond, doesn't she? So we get rid of her, right?
My goodness, you're very unkind. She likes the little pond.
Do you have a better idea, Mama?
Let's go and fill that pond once and for all.
All right, let's get going.
Tomorrow we move with spades and shovels and pickaxes.
I hope you have a better idea, Moomin Mama. One that'll break them from their spell and hopefully not disturb this nymph, who is probably feeding off of them. So she might be evil. Not sure. Or maybe not evil, but I don't know. It's hard to place morality on like creatures like this. Like, what morality would you say like the Lady of the Cold had? I mean, well, there you go. That probably solved your problem. Oh, she definitely had a spell over them. And now that the water's draining, the spell's gone. Oh, the music's getting creepy. Ooh. I love the dream sequences in this show. Well, I guess nature settled it.
Oh, the pond's disappeared.
Look at that! Where is the water gone?
Oh, that rain must have washed it away.
Little My, is this the pond you talked about?
Morning, ladies.
Mumble, I'm sorry I neglected you for so many days.
Aww.
Oh, my dear, I'm so glad you're better.
Mumble.
Well, let's get back, everyone. I'm
Yet again, they are adorable.
Well, it was nice while it lasted.
And they're done. That's all there is to it.
You were right, Snufkin. It did pass. They say the water nymph appears around this time of the year in small temporary rock pools, though I never believed it. I think she's an illusion.
Well, I looked hard and I didn't see her.
I guess only men see that special illusion.
Falling in love is bad enough, but with an illusion? Don't you agree, Snufkin?
Well, for myself, I think I'll stick to fishing.
I'm glad Snork Maiden...
the water nymph went, and whether she even existed, no one knew. And maybe that was just as well.
I mean, she definitely had an effect on everyone, that's for sure. Like I was going to say, I'm glad Snork Maiden wasn't unbearably jealous this episode. I'm going to harp on the prima donna for as long as this series goes. I even looked into it and read the comic, which is a lot better than the episode. I intend to make a video on that at some point. I have a script written up, but it's going to take my attention, and it's going to take a lot of effort to do that. But I'm just glad Snork Maiden wasn't like, oh, now he's fixated on an illusion. Oh, an illusion's better than me. Oh, I'm Snork Maiden. I'm glad she didn't go down that route. But this was interesting. I do like it when like I said, I love when the show dives into like the supernatural stuff. Like that's some of my favorite parts of it. As well as, like, the really heartfelt, emotional stuff. Like those two go hand in hand for me. But, interesting episode. I don't really know where they're going with this. Oh, it's probably an illusion. It probably never existed kind of thing. But, because it certainly had an effect on them. It certainly had some kind of spell over them. Something holding them. So their fixation and draining them of their attention, their drive, their energy, their willingness to eat. It was draining them. That had an effect on them. It was clear to see. There's no way it didn't exist. But I don't know. Maybe it's something lost in translation. But yeah, I liked it. Very interesting, and it's funny to see that Sniff was the first one to discover her, and then it just spiraled from there. Like I was trying to say, I just imagine this episode ending on like everyone's just fixated and under this spell, and then it just ends like that. And then next episode it doesn't even mention it. Have like a real gumball episode ending. I don't know why out of all of the episodes, this one was the hardest to find. This is episode 54, Mimble's Diamond. Like, this one wasn't on YouTube. This one wasn't on like most other websites until I found the site that had all of the episodes, which is, again, I don't want to mention it because like every ad is just full on porn. I don't think I'd be able to actually give you guys the link to the sites I'm getting the missing episodes from without getting like some kind of guideline, community guideline violation. So it sucks, but you know, I feel like I'm probably going to end up running into copyright problems with this episode if this episode has been this hard to find. But I'm not sure because it also looks very low quality. Like this looks like a VHS rip. Like that one episode from the Christmas episode batch with the fireworks and stuff. But we'll see what's going on. We'll look into this episode and see, and just see what I don't know. Maybe it's just a coincidence that this episode has just been missing in most places. But we'll see. This is Mimble's Diamond.
Mumble loves cleaning houses.
Oh, thank you, Mumble.
I enjoy it. No need to thank me.
Oh,
Hello, little
oh
Mai.
boy.
Someone said your sister was here.
This episode's called Mimble's Diamond. Is he going to propose?
Don't be so silly.
If you come to arrest her, she's right in here.
You're under arrest, Mumble.
Good day. Why do you
Again,
want to see Mumble, Inspector?
Well,
I don't know if
to
it's
show
Mimble or Mumble, and now I'm confused.
Here it is.
Oh.
That's the ring I found and brought down to you at the station.
that's right. And 6 months have passed since you brought it in to us. Even though we kept it all that time, not a single soul has been in to claim it. That means it now belongs to you, Mumble.
Oh, I can't believe it. Is this diamond mine?
Yes, that's the law.
Hide it from Sniff.
Inspector, dear.
What is it, Mama?
Oh, there,
Just like
he's
a
right there.
happily engaged couple.
Aw.
Well, here you are.
Adorable.
Oh, look, the inspector's blushing.
Obviously glass, I'm afraid. On the
Oh.
one hand, I don't want to disappoint Mumble.
Is it a real diamond?
Now here's the test.
Oh.
It's real. Yippee! I've got a real diamond, and it all belongs to me.
Actually, it's plastic, which can be cut by glass.
Oh. It's interesting to see her, her taking the spotlight as well.
It looks as if you've hurt your finger.
It's a 50-carat diamond.
A diamond, is that what it is? In other words, it's a stone.
So it's true what they say about specialists. They're all boring.
Oh no. That ring is going to do nothing but trouble for her. Oh no, is she going to try? Yep. Snuffkin's not going to care.
That ring? You got married since the last time I saw you.
Is that what you think? I've been told it's a 50-carat diamond, you see, and of course it's extremely valuable. Want to take a closer look?
Yes, thank you. It's nice.
Oh,
If I close my eyes, I'll be able to see it. I'll never forget it. Thank you for showing it to me. It's nice. It's very beautiful indeed.
I wonder how much sarcasm is in that.
Mrs. Philly Jonk, are you at home?
I don't think these two have ever interacted.
That's a biggie.
Or kids seem interested.
There's a lady here and she's wearing a diamond ring.
It's bigger than the one you're wearing.
Bigger than this?
Oh, yes, it's enormous.
Oh no.
Here you are, dear.
It's always interesting seeing different characters interact. Like I said, I don't think these two have ever even spoken before.
Oh, Mumble, that stone on your finger's very large. Oh yes, you must mean my diamond. It's a 50-carat, you know. It's very beautiful. But Mumble. But what? What is it? Well, you see, some people think large diamonds are rather pretentious and vulgar. You don't think it's vulgar, do you? It's very beautiful, Mumble. It's fit for a duchess, but you're not a duchess, are you? You see, my dear, it doesn't go with your dress. Don't misunderstand me. I'm thinking of what's best for you.
It's the size of your ego. At least she was polite about it.
Now, don't worry about what I said. No. Bye, Mrs. Philly Jonk.
Interesting. I like that.
My diamond is just as good as hers any day. Some people think an enormous diamond makes them important.
I mean, that's the spirit. It's not about the size of the diamond.
My
And
old
plus,
dress does not enhance my diamond.
In fact-
Mrs. Philly Jonk was right.
where is Mr. Philly Jonk?
What are you doing, Mumble?
That's a question I've always had.
Diamond, remember?
If you give a Mumble a diamond, she's gonna want to dress fit for a
You
duchess.
must have something.
She looks like a clown. Is she really just trying to impress Mrs. Philly Jonk? There's a strange clown at the door! Oh boy.
I don't think you really understood me, Mumble. I think you took me too literally, dear. Well, what did you mean then? The dress is fine, but the material is certainly odd and the cut, well. There's something else I should be doing? Mumble, if you're wearing a big diamond, your whole life should go with a diamond. What do you mean? Now, you certainly have quite a nice house, and it's very clean, but it's hardly a mansion. Oh, I see.
I have a feeling that Stinky's going to steal it and then it's going to get lost or something. And then all will go back as it should be.
I know a house which would be just right for the owner of a diamond ring.
Oh.
It's deep inside this wood, and lucky for you, it's abandoned. I guess
Oh,
anyone
no.
could move in there.
Why does anyone ever trust Stinky? 9 times out of 10, he's doing something messed up.
Don't worry about it.
Oh no.
Why did you have to find that ring? Duchess indeed. I never.
Goodness, I certainly never knew about this house.
Manners.
This house probably would be good for Mumble's mother and kids.
Right, this is it. The beautiful palace. We've arrived.
Oh boy.
Mumble and little Nye live in there.
Stinky, why are you taking pleasure in tormenting her?
Eh? Oh, good morning, Mumble. If you insist on wearing that very large diamond all the time, you'll just have to live accordingly, like a duchess. But how do I do that, Mrs. Philly Jump? Get yourself a maid. A maid?
Just say that you don't like her wearing the ring. This has gone out of
They're
hand.
supposed to enjoy. They're supposed to sit down and give the orders.
This whole thing,
Mumble, you look very depressed.
this whole thing has happened from people just not telling the truth.
So you believe that
How do you have the money for maids?
No. I can see that my work isn't appreciated. I know when I'm not wanted. Madam, we're in trouble!
Trouble, but why?
It's raining over there!
Ooh.
Somebody save me! It's raining in my bedroom. I want an umbrella over my bed.
That's going.
Wonderful. They didn't think of repairing the roof. Thank you, Rain. You've helped me play a joke on everyone.
You little shit.
It's all the fault of that idiotic diamond she found. She should never have had it back.
Listen, my dear, I've heard them talking about stealing your diamond ring.
That ring is nothing but trouble.
A place where no one will think of looking for it.
Stinky, for the good of everyone. Oh.
It certainly was a sad day when she found that 50-carat enormous diamond.
To tell you the truth, it isn't a diamond. I just said that to please Mumble. It's made of glass. I can see now that I did quite the wrong thing, though.
Oh, Mumble, why are you crying?
Little my diamond has been stolen.
Mumble, don't cry. You're better off without it.
And anyway, the diamond was made of plain glass.
The plate of glass I cut was actually a plastic plate, Mumble.
I have it here. Mm-hmm. Look.
Oh, my diamond, Snuffkin. You stole it from the tree. I hid it in the hole in that tree over there.
I just found it right there on the ground in the middle of the grass.
There's the thief. Come on out. I know you're in there.
Oh.
Oh, he's got my ring.
Oh, catch him!
No, let him go. I changed my mind. It's all right, everybody. I believe what the Snork said.
Are you
I'm
sure it's
certain.
all right?
Let the woodpecker have it. Without the ring, I shall feel that I'm myself again.
Well, that's good.
Stinky, come back here. Come back, I said. What are you doing with that diamond? Is that Mumble's ring? Stop!
Oh no.
And so Mumble moved out from the leaky mansion.
I really hope
and
that
put her
ring gets
old
lost.
Comfortable dress back on.
It's always nice to see Miss Philly Jong taking an active role in an episode. She doesn't do a lot, and she is one of my more favorite characters in this series. So it's nice to see her actually doing stuff. But yeah, as for Mumble going all out for just for a diamond ring that wasn't even that was glass in the first place. Like, I feel like this episode was going on the whole honesty is the best policy, even if you're trying to preserve someone's feelings kind of thing. And that is harder said than done. That's just human nature, I guess. It's something society, you know, that kind of thing. But you don't want to hurt someone's feelings. You don't want to hurt people's feelings you care about. And it is nice to see that I can't tell if Miss Philly Jong wanted to save Mumble's feelings, or if she was actually thinking, oh, if you're gonna have a ring like that, you should considering the image of someone who doesn't fit the ring is an image of an inflated ego, something like that. Like, maybe she was trying to help, but it certainly didn't help. It certainly didn't help, because it went off the rails really quickly, and I'm just glad. I'm just glad that whole debacle's done. It is nice to see, like, side characters, I'd say, getting the spotlight every now and again. It's really good for world building, you know, just establishing these characters and their lives and their feelings, their thoughts, their emotions. I like that. I always do. It's, like I said, good storytelling. You need to have a good story. You need good characters, and hell, even side characters, that they're important to your story. Like, maybe not all stories, but side characters can turn, like, a small world into a bigger feeling world, you know? And this one was just for Mumble. Or Mimble, I still don't know. But nice episode. Alright, last episode of the batch, episode 55, is Moomin Papa's second youth. This should be interesting because I've heard that there's an upcoming 3-episode arc that takes place that has like several episodes between them, and I don't know how I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to like collect those episodes, like, and have that 3-episode batch. Like, it'll be those 5 episodes, and the next 5 episodes, then 2 episodes, then all 3 of those episodes, then 2 episodes, then those 3 episodes in that one batch and finalized episode. That's probably how I'm going to do that. But I'll see when I get to it. I have to plan that out. But for now, let's finish up this batch and see what's happening with Moomin Papa's second youth.
One fine day in Moomin Valley, something quite unheard of and unusual happened. Moomin Papa went for a walk, which wasn't unusual. But he forgot his hat, which certainly was.
Unusual things happen all the time in Moomin Valley. But Moomin Papa forgetting his hat?
Moomin Papa?
That's very unusual.
Good morning, Snufkin.
Hiya, Moomin Papa?
Oh no.
My goodness, where are you off to this morning in such a hurry, Moomin Papa?
Oh, I'm just going out for a breath of fresh air.
It's you, Moomin.
Adorable.
Papa went out and forgot his hat, so I'm going out to try and find him.
But Moomin Papa's never done that before.
No, that's why I thought I'd better run and give it to him.
He's adorable with that on.
Hey, Snufkin, do you know which way Papa went? He almost always walks this way.
Snufkin's brain is fried. Well, he's certainly got a pep in his step. Feels good to be completely nude.
I must have lost my hat. Most odd, though, that I didn't notice it falling off. Oh, could it be that I've really become so old I no longer notice when my hat is falling off?
Oh no. Midlife crisis.
Why, Papa, without your hat, for a second I thought you were Moomin.
Yes, I suddenly noticed it wasn't on my head anymore.
Oh, I will never understand how you can wear a hat, Moomin Papa, and then not notice when it suddenly falls off.
Well, apparently it is possible.
Yes, still, it is a little bit odd, a big hat like that. You're quite sure, are you, that you did put your hat on your head?
It is not a thing that you put on your foot, Mr. Hemulin.
Of course not. I do apologize. I hope I didn't make you angry.
Oh, of course not. Why should I be angry? Just because people think I wear hats on my feet.
All I'm saying is that maybe you never put the hat on. We all of us tend to get a bit forgetful, you
Are
know.
you suggesting I'm senile enough to go out without putting my hat on?
No, I'm not suggesting.
No
you're
need to get
senile.
comics
All I said
violent,
was,
Moomin
Papa,
Papa.
that we're all getting a little bit older.
Older? Me getting older?
No, not at all.
Papa!
Huh? Someone's wearing my hat. Ah, it's only Moomin.
I've been looking for you,
goodness.
Papa. Look, you forgot your hat.
I forgot my hat?
That's right. It was still hanging on the coat rack in your room.
So you did forget it.
What nonsense, Mr. Hemulin. Of course I didn't forget it. I just had more important things to think about. How ridiculous to suggest that I'm getting senile.
Of course.
He didn't say anything about senility.
A bit senile. I think you're very, very youthful.
Well, a very good day to you, Mr. Hemulin, but still it's true I did walk off without my hat this morning, and I didn't notice a thing. I did not notice a thing. It's not what youthful people do.
No, trust me, I walk into other rooms and then completely forget what I was doing. Don't think it's your age getting to you, Moomin Papa. I understand. No, it happens to everyone.
Me to remember all those things that I've already forgotten.
You've forgotten what you forgot, Mama? But those are exactly my own symptoms. What a disaster!
No.
This is very serious.
Oh
very
no,
serious
poor Moomin
indeed.
Papa.
There's no denying it. Look at those wrinkles. I'm growing older every year. My tail used to stand up high in the air.
Is that a euphemism?
The key to youth is a sound and active mind in a sound and active body. And so, since there's never been anything at all wrong with my mind, then the fault must be in my body. And now that I know the cause of the problem, I am not going to get dotty.
You don't need to overcompensate.
Yes.
You're fine. Everyone
I will
forgets
regain
things now
my
and again.
youth through rigorous exercise.
Ah, yes, the
I will
Bart
keep
Simpson
myself
maneuver.
young through regular workouts every morning, every afternoon, and evening for 1 hour.
He's gonna crack his spine. At least have a spotter. Still very active. Still very healthy. Uh-oh. That's broken glass. Yikes. Ooh. Wow. I certainly couldn't do half this stuff.
Oh, I'm dying of hunger.
Oh, trust me, I'd feel the same. Eating healthy. Potatoes and cabbage?
Moomin? Hey, Moomin. Moomin.
Papa!
It's so boring having to eat alone, you know. That's why I woke you
But
up.
if you had meals at normal times, you could eat with all of us.
I know that, but I gave up daytime eating long ago.
But why did you do that?
Oh, I just thought it might be a nice change to sleep during the day when you're all awake and stay up at night when you're all asleep.
But why do you want to do a thing like that, Moomin Papa?
To break
Nocturnal
the
hours.
pattern, the humdrum, monotonous routine of my life.
Humdrum?
Of course. I get up in the morning, then I wash, and then I eat my breakfast. I have my lunch, I take an afternoon nap, I have dinner, and then I go to bed again. How dull.
Can't fault him for
Then
wanting to
another
spice things
morning
up.
comes. I get up, then I wash, I eat my breakfast.
Maybe you could sometimes wash at night instead of the morning, Papa.
Oh, but that wouldn't change things very much. I'm afraid my life has got into a rut. Here, look at this. In the chapter Golden Eternal Youth, it says any small change in the rhythm of your life is strongly recommended.
Oh.
But turning night into day like you're doing isn't just any small change, is it, Papa?
But if any small change is recommended, then a big change like this one will
Then
take
just
years
do-
and years off me. I'll be young and strong
Then just
and
do the
handsome
small
again in no
changes.
time.
You're serious about this.
Of course I am. You just give me 1 more month and you'll see a youthful Moomin Papa who could be your twin brother.
Ooh. What was that? Was that the dumbbell? Or barbell?
What? Hey! I'll try it too. I can't stop.
Oh no. There she goes.
Papa! Why not go to your own bed? You'd sleep better.
Yes, I know, but if I did that, then I would never get the benefit of the sun or any of the vitamins I need, and sleeping in my bed would be too like my old routine.
Sometimes I I think Moomin Papa gets a little carried away.
Right.
You think?
There's no time for idle chit-chat. I must get my sleep, otherwise I might fall asleep tonight.
This probably is doing worse for you than what you were doing previously.
People get that goofy when they're ancient, I wonder, or is it just Moomin Papa?
I certainly hope it's only just him, little Mai. I wouldn't like to have that to look forward to.
Understandable. I wonder what's going to shake him out of this.
Mama, where are you going?
Because I can't see where this is
I'm
going.
off to pick some flowers in the bottom garden. Would you like to come along and help me, Moomin?
Why, of course I would.
Oh, Moomin.
Come on, Snork Maiden. Snuffkin, you come as well.
Pied Piper.
Papa's taking his exercises too seriously.
Yes, I agree with you. It seems as if he hasn't thought about anything else in the last few
Are they going to rearrange them
It's as if he
to
wasn't
be
with
Moomin
us.
Papa?
He seems to be in a sort of trance.
Like really, my only guess is them being rearranged to be Moomin Papa. This nocturnal life coach lifestyle is not for you, Moomin Papa.
I think I'd better lie down and take a little nap. I'm so exhausted.
Sleep schedule fixed.
Goodness, it's morning already. I must have napped much longer than I'd meant to. It's
Oh
cold.
no. Ooh. Well, that's lovely.
What in the world is going on?
My goodness. Very nice. Not what I expected, but very nice.
My goodness, this has Moomin Mama written all over it.
You're right, Papa.
But it was possible because everyone helped me.
I must admit, I've never been so surprised. So pleasantly surprised.
Haven't you? To me, it looked as if you'd seen a ghost or something.
Papa, what do you think about it? A pretty new sort of Moomin house, huh?
Oh, I really think it's absolutely gorgeous, Snuffkin.
I'm so glad you like it, dear.
In this morning light, Moomin House looks like something from a fairy tale. Come and look at it, all of you.
It is very nice. A lot of hard work and love went into it.
I'd like to ask you something.
Go ahead.
Why did you go to all this trouble? What made you do it, Moomin Mama?
I wanted to. I thought you'd like it. I wanted you to have a surprise when you came home.
Is that right? Really, Mama?
Yes, I really did. We collected all the flowers in the lower garden to decorate the house, just to make you happy.
You're incredible.
Aww. That's so sweet.
And from that day, Moomin Papa returned to his normal routine. With such a beautiful house to look at, no one could possibly sleep away the daylight hours.
I don't really understand the correlation. Like he's been having a what seems to be a midlife crisis. I think what he probably should have been trying to figure out, like, that he's still in the prime of his life, like, and he's just forgetful, like a little forgetful, like everyone is. Everyone's got their own level of forgetfulness. No one has an iron grasp mind, and that he shouldn't fault himself for that. I think it'd probably be tighter if it came back around with that idea of that just because he has some fault, it doesn't mean that his entire being should be put into question, like something like that. But at least it came to a sweet conclusion. It came to just Moomin Mama doing something really sweet for him, and that getting him back onto, like, his old habits, his old schedule and stuff. That's nice at the very least. And as for me, seeming like I'm probably falling asleep, I just kind of hit these moments of, like, I'm probably not caffeinated enough, but that's another thing. I probably shouldn't be feeding my caffeine addiction, you know? I should probably find some better way to get myself up and awake and able to properly give my full into this. But like you guys have said before, as long as I'm watching and enjoying and giving my thoughts, you guys enjoy it. And I'm not, like I've said, I don't want to be this overblown, overreacty, like, whoa, check out everything at any given moment, I'm never going to stop talking kind of guy. I just want to give my thoughts, give my completely blind reactions, like in the moment. I think that's the value of reaction content. It's not, you don't think it out before. That's the thing between reaction and review. With a review, you don't get that raw emotion. You get the process. You get all of it thought out. You get it written down. You get it redistributed. You get it like through a lens. A lens through a lens. But reaction content, like going into something blind, you get the full emotions. You get the full extent of like this unfiltered first impression. And that's what I like about it. And sure, with a good script and good delivery, you can deliver that emotion, but it's still through a lens. It's still through the lens of premeditated, pre-thought out. Like, I'm going to say this and deliver it like this, and hopefully elicit that same emotion. They're two different worlds. Either way, I'm just saying, I'm just gonna do it how I enjoy doing it, and I'm glad you guys enjoy it too. And hopefully I can be more awake for these, but it's just such a chill show, it kind of lulls me into that sense of just chill out, just relax, don't worry so much about it, you know?